Hello everyone, it's indeed inspiring to see you back again, and I welcome you all to the sessions of Apache Flink. In this particular session, we are going to see that how can we set up the Apache Flink. So I will be helping you out in this particular VMware workstation, and I will be setting up a new virtual machine. So let me create a new virtual machine. I am opting default options. So here I am keeping it typical, and next I have already downloaded a VMware workstation. For VMware workstation, this ISO file of CentOS. See, this you can download from internet from online, or you can find the link in the description. Now I'm clicking on next, and here I will be giving it a name as FLINK Flink, and let me give Flink I. Okay, so FLINK Flink I, FLINK Flink I, and FLINK Flink I. So I'm giving it name as Flink I. Then this also FLINK Flink I, and next. And here I will make it 40 GB. Then next I will just change the RAM. I'll increase the RAM because I want it to be really quick. So I'm giving it as 4 GB of RAM and finish. So this is going to now finish the installation setup of this virtual machine, and we will have to wait for that particular time. So we'll wait, and then we will begin the installation. So you need some environment where you can do it. So VMware is one of the good options which you can choose. So let us basically come to flink.apache.org downloads. Once we come to downloads folder, we can download Apache Flink compressed the star file. I will simply click on it and it will get downloaded. After it gets downloaded, the next thing we need to do is we also need to have JDK. So let me download the JDK tar file. So here I have JDK 9, JDK 8. So I'll be downloading JDK 8 file because I have been working with JDK 8 a lot, and it is most of the times compatible. So compatibility is also one thing which we need to check on, because some softwares do not work well with the other basically softwares. For example, Flink and Java may not become compatible due to version. Maybe Flink 17 can work with JDK 8, or maybe it won't be compatible with JDK 9. So that may be a case. So you need to check on it. So let us basically now go to this terminal and try to do ls. So this is what is the terminal we'll be using. I should also open FileZilla, which I will be using for transferring the downloaded files into this particular VM. So meanwhile, the compressed files are getting downloaded, we will just put the IP address and make the connection. So we have 192.168.145 dot, this one is 162 and username is root. Okay, so here we have one instructional document. So port number 22 we have to use. So let us basically make use of port number 22 and make a quick connection. So it is making a connection. So you can see that on the left hand side we have Windows things, and on the right hand side we have Linux or CentOS things. So under downloads we will be able to see that. So let me just try to get. So I'm not getting any thing as JDK over here. So it is still yet to be downloaded. So quickly let me go to the browser and check on it. So it is telling me that it is going to take some time to get downloaded, so we can wait for that much amount of time and then we can resume. All right, so here we can see that these two softwares are getting downloaded, and JDK will get downloaded very soon. Even for FileZilla, we have made the connection, and as soon as the JDK is getting downloaded, I'll be transferring it from the Windows directories into the Linux directories. We have made the connection into administrator user or the root user. Therefore, here we have got the access of root. Okay, otherwise normally we don't get that particular access. Let me once again cross check. So I think it must have got, yeah, 28 seconds. So it should get quickly downloaded. Let me pause this one so that the JDK gets downloaded quickly. So we know that Flink is a data transfer tool and it helps in transferring the data or streaming data which we have. It helps in transferring that. So we will be doing that. So JDK has been downloaded, and let me resume the Flink as well. And let us go to the FileZilla and let me refresh this downloads folder. You can see JDK. Simply double click on it and it will start getting transferred to the Linux file system. And you can see it has been transferred. So now what I would do is I would be utilizing this putties shell. So you can see JDK has been transferred. So the steps basically says that we need to transfer JDK and Flink. So JDK has been transferred, and Flink we will do as soon as it gets downloaded. After that, we need to do the Java setup. So here are the steps written. So let me do the Java setup first, and then we will go for Flink setup. So two things we have to do. So we will extract it tar-xvf and JDK. So we'll extract this particular folder. You can see after extraction, we'll have to set the environment variables for it, and we can keep it into some particular folder. So you can see this JDK blue color file has been created. I'll rename it mv jdk1, and let me rename it to Java, and let me move it. So mv this Java folder, we will move it to user local. So you can decide a particular place. So normally people keep it into temp or maybe slash opt. So I'm keeping it under user local. So that is the path which I will be giving. So I'll be opening vi slash etc profile. This is the file where I will be making up the changes. I'll be adding up the properties over here. So hash java java home. So I will do export java java underscore home is equal to, and here I need to put usr local user local java java. Okay, and I also need to have export the path variable path, and path variable will be path variable, and with appending up java java underscore home home slash bin. So this much I have to make the settings. And now source slash etc profile, this should be able to help me with Java set. So Java space hyphen VRSON version. So Java version is 1.8.0, and JAVSC Java C hyphen VRSIN version, and it is also same. So Java is configured successfully. So this was the first step we had to do. Second step is for Flink. Flink also we have to extract Flink and put it into user local. So that is what we have to do Flink, and we have to set the Flink home as well as Flink path. So that is something we have to do. Let me go to the website again, and here Flink is also downloaded, and we have to go to FileZilla. You just need to refresh this downloads folder, and then you have to transfer this Flink as well. So as soon as Flink is transferred, the same way how you extracted JDK, the same thing you have to do here. So for example, now I'll be going here, and let me do tar hyphen xvf and JDK. So I'm doing it again. So I should not have done that. No problem. So we have to extract tar hyphen xvf, and we have to extract now which file, the Flink file. So Flink we have extracted over here. For Flink also, we will rename it to Flink, because it is difficult to remember 1.17 point. That way it is difficult. So MV and Flink, then renaming it to just Flink. So this is how I have renamed it. And MV Flink, then user local. Okay, so I have moved it to that particular place. Again, vi slash etc profile, we have to open this particular file. Inside this file, you have to make the changes. So let me make the changes for Flink. So flink Flink variables Flink variables. So export export. So here, something is very easy in this particular case. It allows you to simply take the properties and put them there. So that is an easy task which I can do. So I've done this. I have set the path for Flink. Now what we have to do? Java, we have tested that Java is working, Java C is working. So this we have tested. And Flink setup we have extracted. We have set the path for in the etc profile. And now we have to start the cluster. So here you can see we have to start the cluster. Because I have this minimal installation, so what I will do is I'll first disable the firewalls first, so that I can see the UI in the Windows. So for that, system system ctl and disa, first I should stop firewall firewall d, and I will be disabling that for some time, so that disable, okay, disable firewall. Now second thing I can do is vi slash etc sysconfig, and here I have se linux. So in this particular file, this is enforcing, so either I should disable it or I should make it permissive. So as of now I'm just disabling it, disabled, so that there should be no, such kind of uh, any that kind of thing should happen. I am not able to access the UI. Now in the bin folder we have start cluster.sh file. So currently I'm into root, so cd slash etc profile, not profile, so we have user local, so user local, and here cd flink, and inside flink we have dot slash bin and start cluster. Okay, so I'm starting the cluster. You can see it is saying starting cluster, starting stand alone daemon on host localhost dot local domain, starting task executor. And because they are java based processes, so let us check by jps. You can see that stand alone session cluster and entry point has been started, and then we have task manager also started. So these two things have got started. These are the two processes of apache flink, they have got started. Okay, so as per the document, yes, we should be able to see those two things. And now if I want to stop, I can make use of stop cluster.sh script, and I can stop, and it won't be able to show me that particular thing. 8081 is the port number, localhost. So here I know the ip address, ip space addr. So I need to put this particular ip address 192 till, and then I have to put. So let me open chrome, and inside chrome we will see ip address colon and the port number, that is here we can see 8081 we have to put. So this is the ip address colon 8081 we will put, and we should be able to see the interface of apache flink. So let us see, I have disabled the firewall, so it should not give problems to us. So it says that it refused to connect. Okay, no worries. Okay, so once again let me check, and here if I do check on system system ctl and sts tatus status firewall firewall d. So it says it is inactive and dead, so ideally it should give us the access. So 192.168.8081. Okay, so it's not giving us the access over here, colon 8081. Okay, let's basically see. Okay, let me check in other browser. So one more attempt I'll make, probably in other browser. So here let me open a new tab and let us try. So in this case also, okay, so it is also not giving. And for this let me make the check cmd, and here I will try to ping from, okay, both ways. That is what I'll try to do. And always we should keep on checking the IP address over here. So is it getting the IP? Yes, it is getting the IP. That's fine. So for Windows, let me check IP conf IP config. So under IP config, what is the address we are getting? So here IPv4 89.1, okay, 145.1, okay, and what else? So here 168.0.124 and one, this is the other one. Let me take it here. Hmm. 192.168.0.124 and 145.1. So this is IPv6. Then here 89 and 1. Okay. So let me try to ping this particular address. This is 145 range. Okay, dot 1 it says. Let me check the settings over here. So settings and the settings, okay, it is NAT. Let me make it bridged as of now. And okay, after making it bridged, the IP address would actually change. nmcli con show. So nmcli con up ens33. Okay, so IP space ADDR. So IP address is okay, 192.168.0. Okay, so now once again I'll have to close this particular putties connection, or just cancel it and make a new window, new session, and here I will be putting the new IP address. So the IP is 192.168 dot, it is 0.0.102. So what is happening, like bridged basically gives IP from the router, so Windows and Linux both will get IP in the same range and they'll be able to communicate. Okay, so they were not getting similar range IP, so now it should work. So here again, root I have to run, and cd slash user local and flink dot slash bin and stop cluster dot sh. First let me stop it and then I'll be starting it, and sourc source slash etc profile. JPS should be working, JPS is working now. Again dot slash bin and start cluster. So now it should actually start the cluster, and with new IP we should get that particular page which we are actually waiting for, JPS. And we have both the processes. Again IP space ADDR, so that I can copy the IP address from here. So I have taken the IP address from here, and let me go to the browser, and here I'll be putting up that IP address and 8081. Now we should be able to see the Flinks page, and in this case we are, wow, here also it's not allowing 192.168.0.8081. It should actually allow. No worries, and let me try in the Chrome as well. So here, okay, it didn't do anything, and 8081 now. Okay, so yes, now one more thing we will try. So SC Linux we have done, and firewall also we have disabled. So let me do the last thing, init init and 6. I'm just restarting the machine. So sometime even you may get such challenges. So I'm just restarting before doing anything which is different from the steps which we have done. I'm just trying the very, you can say, layman kind of operations which anybody can do. So simply restarting, and it should make everything into effect, and we should be able to work with it. So root and root, and nmcli con up ens33, enter ipaddr. So the IP address is same, that's good. So let me go to the this particular place and restart session, root and root, and we are logged in. Okay, JPS. Now cd slash user local flink and dot slash bin bin slash start clus cluster dot sh. So again we are starting, and now we are hopeful that it should work. If it won't work, then again I'll try to work on some firewall settings. So you can see that the setup has been successfully done. We just are waiting for this particular web page to turn up, and unluckily we are not able to interact with it. So the reason we will try to check. So ping 192.168.0 dot. So here we have 0.102, enter. So is it able to ping? So if it is able to ping the Windows, then we'll get sent for, received for. So that's great. So Windows is able to ping the Linux. Now whether Linux is able to ping Windows or not, that we will check. So Windows IP address, we have seen it is 192.168.0.124. So that is the IP address here. So 0.124. So here to this we will be doing now. And let me, yes. So let us see if it is able to do the data transfer. Control C. So here you can see, even here also data transfer, the packet transfer is happening. So there is no problem in that particular case. Okay. So standalone session cluster entry point and task manager runner. These two things are working. You can have a desktop version installed, and you can open up the browser in that desktop version itself for CentOS. Or basically we will have to set the firewall settings once. Let's go through the document if anything we missed out. So here, so we have done the host IP address, FileZilla transfer we have done, CentOS login we have done, then IP address we have checked, and hmm. So all these activities we have already been done. ठीक है, fine. So only that part is remaining, and rest of the thing, like page not coming, that part is remaining, and rest of the things we have done. So let me conclude here, and once we will start working on Flink, obviously I'll make a resolution here and you'll be able to see that. I hope you liked the Flink series videos, and if you have any kind of queries or questions, please do write us in the comment section below, and try to share this video to as many as possible. And if you haven't subscribed to our channel, please subscribe.